Hello and welcome to another episode of This Entrepreneurial Life. That's my new intro voice, by the way, to This Entrepreneurial Life. My name is Roland Backe. I am the best-selling author of a book called Never Work Again and 90 Days to Profit, which is over there. I can never get that right. Still doing that, as I did in the last episode. So if you're wondering how to hire people for your startup, first of all, the golden rule is that you need to use the golden rule. You need to treat other people as you want to be treated. So that goes to paying people on time, showing up and being happy, smiley, use their name, make them feel important. I recommend reading How to Win Friends and Influence People in relation to really understanding what motivates people, drives people. And there's a second book as well called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. He's got a great TED Talk on it as well. So we're only motivated up to a certain amount of money. After that, we need to be motivated by feeling the importance of building something worth building. And, we need to motivate people with the mission of the business. So is your business relevant to the people that you're hiring in terms of their mission, their goals, their values? And of course, people want to get paid as well and pay them early or on time every single time. If you can't make a payment, if that's the case, then let them know as early as possible. People are very forgiving when you are open and honest with them upfront. However, not so much if they are planning to get the payment and you just don't pay them and don't tell them about it. So when it comes to hiring for your startup, what I've been doing a lot of is I've actually been hiring a lot of outsourcing people, mainly in the Philippines, just because I didn't have any money. And the only thing I could afford was, $500 here and there. And I've had and been able to build 3 companies based on outsourcing, through outsourcing to the Philippines predominantly. And that's available to you at any time. We can help you with that at mroutsource.com, mroutsource.com, which is actually that book there, called Outsourcing Mastery, is written with me and the CEO of mroutsource.com about the 17 secrets of outsourcing to the Philippines. And you get that for free if you go to youwillneverworkagain.com/bonus. So youwillneverworkagain.com/bonus. You get the book for free. So how to hire people for your startup. First of all, be an inspirational person. You need to attract people to you as a magnet. People want to work. People need to want to work for you. And when you're starting out as a sort of scrappy entrepreneur, maybe you're funded. If you're funded, then obviously you can probably pay headhunters to find you the right people. I also recommend speaking at events. If there's any startup pitches, then you can do a startup pitch. That is a great way to market your business. And you really need to get out there. There's a couple of startup pitches here in Oslo, I believe, over the next couple of weeks. And I'm looking for a full stack programmer at the moment. So I'll definitely be going there and pitching one of my companies to recruit people for the business. So that is one way to do it, is to go to startup conferences and pitch your business, and then people will come up to you later because you've been on stage and people recognize you. Suddenly, when you've been on stage, it's an opportunity for people to come and actually talk to you. So that's another one. You can just go to networking events where you're likely to meet similar people as you that are interested in the same thing. So if it's a photography business, maybe you go to a photography meetup and you meet people and you can tell them about what you're doing, and maybe they're interested, or maybe they'll spread the word. So the networking aspect is important. If you're not that kind of person, then maybe you have a co-founder that can do that kind of job for your business. So have an attractive personality. If you don't have one, then try to develop one. Try to be your best self. 2, have an attractive business. Okay, so have a good mission statement that fits with the kind of people that you want to hire. And I can't remember 3, but do some startup pitching. Go to startup meetups. and try to really hire slow and fire quickly. So when you are hiring, pay attention to how they're moving around. How do they treat other people? Like, how do they treat the cleaner? Do they hold the door for other people? Do they say please and thank you? Were they early or on time for the meeting? Are they only interested in money? And is this somebody that you feel like you can really work with? So be skeptical. People can put up a good. Sometimes like your needs can overshadow seeing who they really are. So I highly recommend, being honest with yourself and really trying to see the person for who they are and what they're trying to achieve. And of course, check references as well. I check social network profiles if I'm buying something, or if recently I've been looking at a couple of cars, and I've been checking their Facebook to see what kind of people they are. Because I'm not sure. Like a couple of cars I passed on because I didn't want to buy from the person that I saw on the social media. So social media is another tool, and yeah, make sure you spend enough time finding the person. And then if you have a feeling that somebody's not right, then they're probably not right. So get rid of them quickly. Also have a trial period, maybe go for a walk with them or go play tennis or golf or something like that. Then you can really see their personality. Andrew Carnegie said, "I no longer listen to what people say, I watch what they do." So that could be something to emulate, to actually observe people and how they are rather than just listening to them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. I make a new episode every day, Monday through Friday. I'm still experimenting with YouTube Live, and it's a lot of fun. I've called this entrepreneurial life because it's kind of like a daily blog for me about what I'm doing and my companies. If you want to learn more about me, you can check out my best-selling book called Never Work Again behind here, or 90 Days to Profit. Yes, I do have some skulls here. I do collect skulls. That one's from Brighton. That one's from London. That one's from London. That one's from Oklahoma. Yeah. I can't remember where this skull is from. I think it's somewhere cool, like Philippines or India or something, but I can't remember. Anyway, get people in your business. You have to have people in your business. Oh, I was going to talk about how Richard Branson built companies and how I built companies. Well, what you do is you attract people to your business, and then you empower them. You give them lots of empowerment and a vision for what you want to build. You motivate them on a daily basis, and that way they actually build your business for you. Because 1,440 is how many minutes you have in a day. So we have the same amount of time. So if Richard Branson can build a big business, why is that? Well, it's probably because he has been delegating and attracting talent that build companies for him. And he still has to sleep and eat and do social stuff and all these things. But some people are able to build these massive companies, other people aren't. And it's really the art of attracting talent to your business and being able to empower them to build the business for you. This has been another episode of This Entrepreneurial Life. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like below, hit subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. You can also check out my podcast called Hardcore MBA, and we've interviewed more than 250 world-leading experts, Zen Masters, Navy SEAL Commandos, international best-selling authors, millionaires, and more. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another episode. Hit subscribe.